Greetings everyone's Cain here. Welcome to my video. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Colorado. Mid-70s, feeling good. So, in this video I'm going to be talking about the objective is to be joyful. Now, the majority of humans out here become too obsessed and attached to family, their relationships, acquaintances, the media, politics, and society, the mess. And they become detached, desensitized to their inner child, to nature, and to their harmony, their joyfulness. Now, joyfulness and simplicity go together. Whether it's decluttering, living simple, downsizing, people become obsessed and too attached to society. Now, obsession leads to dysfunction. I've explained this in many of my videos. Overall, humans, the majority of humans, just get too caught up in the mess. And it's hard for them to get out, which is quite understandable. They're so obsessed with pleasing others. Whether it's the wife, the relationship, your manager, your family members, the media. The majority of humans just become too obsessed with pleasing others. And they become a prisoner. They become a prisoner to the relationship, to the family member. Now, I don't put any thought to my videos, guys. Recently, I haven't put any thought. I'm just rambling. So as I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to think of things, logical things, to bring calmness and relaxation and joyfulness to you. Just giving you guys good tips and teaching you guys new tricks. But the objective, always keep this in your head, guys. Never forget this. You have to keep reminding yourself. Get it locked in the vault. The objective is to be joyful. You did not sign up. You know, things just happen. You have to do what's best for you. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here. But you have to enjoy, relax your life. It's what we all want. And in the end, I see everyone out here looking miserable. So, how does one achieve joyfulness? Well, you have to have harmonizing habits. Whole foods, plant-based diet. Resistance training, endurance training, massages, or just relaxing. Making time to do absolutely nothing. You also need to develop gratitude and just be grateful for the basic and simple things. Now, it's quite normal to get a little spoiled, with the first world amenities and all that good stuff. But guys, you have to keep reminding yourself that there are people out here in such horrible circumstances and it's just unfortunate for them, and there's no way out. Yet they're doing the best they can. There's always things to be grateful for. I say this in many of my videos, but there's people in Haiti eating mud cookies. There's people in the Philippines eating pog pog. And there's animals in factory farms and battery cages and slaughterhouses living in absolute misery. You know what I'm saying? So develop gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. And you have to keep reminding yourself. Put that in your head. To always be grateful. And the objective is to be joyful. Now, you have to also keep your work life simple and fun. Now, this is hard for the majority of us. We live in an absolute mess where everything's overpriced. And the income we make, we could barely make ends meet. Whether it's food, frivolous spending, what have you. You guys need to keep the work life simple and fun. I know that's hard for the majority of you. If you have too many tasks in your head that are stressing you out, obviously that needs to change. Change is part of life. Change is scary. But you know what's best for you. Quit trying to please others. Quit trying to support others. We all make choices in life. Obviously, every day is not going to be joyful. Every day is not going to be fun. But keep the work life fun and simple the best you can. Don't get too carried away with it when I say that. Just have a good balance to it. Do the best you can. 98% of us are slaves to an employer, but do something that you're content, that you don't mind doing, that, like I said, there's always something to be grateful for, and self-development is always gained. Just make it fun, at least, and simple. Alrighty. You guys also need to play and engage more. This is a big part in joyfulness. Engaging. When I was in martial arts, engaging was the fun part of it. You meet new people, and you do partner drills, you do some sparring, you do some wrestling, or even just playing board games. I love the board game Stratego, and I engage. I play in real life, and I also play online, and you just gotta play more, guys. Make time for playing. Embrace your inner child. Inner child is a big connection to joyfulness, because the objective is to be joyful. So get out there and play more. Do things you love to do. Create. Don't get too carried away with it. You don't have to, like me before. I had a whole bunch of plethora of hobbies. I was a painter, martial artist. I made candles. I made YouTube videos. I did, what else did I do? Yeah, I just had too many hobbies. Now I only have I keep things simple. I keep the YouTube, obviously, because I love to do it and I get a little income from it. And I do, you know, just keep to the simple, guys. But get out there and play. And lastly, just don't overthink and obsess. Don't take things too seriously. Relax. Look at my YouTube channel. I don't put hardly any effort into my videos. Some videos I do, but mainly I just talk to you guys and engage and try to give you guys inspiration to live more joyfully, to live more contently. Is that a word? Contently? To be more content and to be in harmony. There's so much going on currently. There's such a mess out here. And me personally, I'm trying to do my part in bringing some positivity into your life. Because I believe you could use it. Never obsess, guys. Obsession leads to dysfunction. Don't get caught up in this mess too much. Have a limit. Because the objective is to be joyful. Your ancestors, friends, loved ones, all want this from you. My grandpa, before he died, his last words to me were, "I just want you to be happy." And I'll never forget that. All right, everyone. Well, I think that's all I got for today's video. Get out there and play. Embrace your inner child. And just keep things fun. You know, be the light in the dark, because the path into the light is very dark. There's not much to say. I think I pretty much just said everything I wanted to. Man, I feel like every time I make a video, I feel like everything's just been rushed. But it's already been a 12-minute video. I said what I needed to. But yeah, the objective is to be joyful, guys. Keep reminding yourself. Keep it locked in the vault. Many of us, when I was younger, I wish I kept this in my head when I was younger, like in my early 20s. Because when I was younger, I was just so obsessed with pleasing others. And yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. All right, everyone. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, respect those who comment the most. Thank you.